Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Let us learn from number 84 of this Kyoten Words for Work. The full responsibility for crisis management always lies with the top executive. Words for Work number 84. The full responsibility for crisis management always lies with the top executive. Thank you, Lord God. All right. So, he's talking about the structure of a company. When something bad occurs, even if the CEO doesn't know about it, if it's that detrimental, if it's that hazardous, if it's that bad towards society, if that issue was that bad, then even if the CEO had nothing to do with it, didn't even know about it, usually the CEO has to resign. That's how it works in a company. So the top executive is always, you have to be on top of, the final responsibility of crisis management. But I'm sure not a lot of us are all CEOs who's watching this. So I want to talk a little bit about Master's teachings on crisis management. So Master says, in order to become a capable worker who goes the higher rank and who reaches like a managerial section, one ability that you're going to need is to be able to, the ability of handling crisis management. The ability of handling crisis management is extremely important. And it's all about decision making. What sort of decisions do you have to make in a crisis management? First off, the timing of when you report it, or how do you report it, or to whom you report it. And after you report it, how is that going to affect everything? That's the first thing. You have to be able to simulate and see the kind of like visualize the end results. And you have to calculate in your mind where it's going to lead depending on what you report and how you report it. So that's one, or where you report it. So that's the first one regarding crisis management. I should have said this secondly. The second thing, the Master says this in the beginning. One thing that Master says about crisis management is this. Fight against your own self-preservation. Fight against your own self-preservation. So we all have self-preserving thoughts, self-protective thoughts. So we don't want to share information that's bad for us, that's going to make us look bad. Right? So let's say that you're working in a section, you're a section chief, there's like 5 subordinates, you're the leader, and then one of your subordinates makes a mistake. But if you look at the level of the mistake, if it's something that's going to cause trouble to the whole department or even to the whole company, you're going to have to report it under your responsibility. But then if you have self-preservation thoughts, what you're probably going to think is, all right, I'm not going to want to report it. I'm going to see if I can cheat my way through or if I can hide it. And that's where that's how a crisis, even if it was a little fire in the beginning, it can end up into a forest fire in the end. So don't have self-preservation thoughts. Think publicly. Being able to switch how to think privately and publicly is also a managerial ability that we have to achieve. But those are the thoughts that were going through my mind. Let me read it again. The full responsibility for crisis management always lies with the top executive. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.